my dear students. Again, back to monomials. In the first video about monomials, we learned how to get the power of monomials. In this video, we are going to learn how to multiply monomials and how to divide monomials. Again, what was the monomial? A monomial was an expression that consists only of one term. This term can be a number, a variable, or a number multiplied by a variable. And in this case, the number is called the coefficient of the monomial. Now, how to multiply monomials? Let us have a very easy example as a start. If we have a square whose length is 2x, or the side length is 2x, so what is the area of this square? We know that area of square is side power 2, or side multiplied by side. So in this case, if the side was 2x, so this means that the area is equal to 2x multiplied by 2x, or it's 2x power 2. Okay, let me solve each one alone, then we'll see if they have the same answer or not. If I multiply 2x times 2x, so you multiply 2 times 2, this is equal to 4, and x times x, this is equal to x squared. And if we multiply this 2x power 2, if we get the power of monomial, we learned the first video, we distribute the power on both the 2 and the x. So it will be 2 power 2 x power 2, and 2 power 2 is again 4x power 2. So what did we learn from this? 2x times 2x. What happened in the final answer? Look at 2x times 2x and look at 4x squared. 2x times 2x means I multiplied the 2 times the 2 to get the 4. And the x power was 1 here. It is not written, so this means its power is 1, and also this one. So what did we get in the final answer for x? We get the power 2. This means that I added the powers of x and x. So it's 1 plus 1. So it will be 4x squared. So to multiply monomials, you have to do two things. First, we multiply the coefficients of both monomials, and then we add the exponents of like bases. Let's have another example. 5a power 4 multiplied by 7a power 3. Again, what do we have now here? We have two monomials multiplied by each other, 5a power 4 and 7a power 3. These are the two monomials. So again, let's remember the two steps are multiply the coefficients first. So 5 times 7, I'll multiply them to get 35. Then if we have like bases, you add the powers of like bases. So we have a and a, so it's like, so we will write it once, and we add 4 plus 3, this is equal to 7. So again, what did I do? I will write it here in details. So I multiplied 5 times 7, and the a, I raised it to the power of 4 plus 3. I added the powers of the same base. Let's have a more complicated example. Find the area of a circle whose radius is 2xy. Now the area of a circle is a equals pi r squared. For r is the radius and pi is the constant pi. Okay, we will leave pi as it is. We're not going to change it into numbers. Okay, if the radius is 2xy, so how can I substitute this to get the area? Let us do it together. Now a equals pi, and instead of r, I'll put 2xy raised to the power of 2. Okay, now 2xy raised to the power of 2. We know that powers of a monomial is distributed on every single thing inside the monomial, the coefficient and the x and y. So a equals pi 2 raised to the power of 2, x raised to the power of 2, and y raised to the power of 2. Now 2 power 2 is 4, so I can write it before the pi because this is coefficient. It would be 4 pi x squared y squared, and this is the final answer for this example. Let's move to dividing monomials. Let's start by this example. A rectangle has an area of 8x squared and a length of 4x. Find the width of a rectangle. We know that the rule for the area of a rectangle is length multiplied by width. Okay, given the area is 8x squared. This is given to you. And we know that it's length times width. You are given the length to be 4x. Okay, and 4x is multiplied by the variable or the unknown width w, and this is what we're going to calculate or how to get it. So to get the w, we simply divide 8x squared by 4x. This will be equals to w, or let me write it like fraction. 8x squared over 4x is the same. Divided and divided is the same. This is equal to w. So what do we do to get this? To do this, we're going to divide the coefficients first. So we can divide 8 divided by 4. This will be equal to 2. Then for the variables, for the same base, we will subtract the powers. Instead of adding in multiplication, we subtract in division. So we know that the coefficient of x here is 1. So we're going to write x to the power of 2 minus 1, which is 2x, and 2 minus 1 is 1. I will not write it. So w, or the width, is 2x. This is the answer for this example. Again, to divide monomials, we divide the coefficients first, then we subtract the exponents of like bases. Let's have this example. 10x power 3 y power 5 over 2xy squared. So first step is you divide the coefficients. So I will separate the coefficients. So I will write them 10 over 2 first. Then I will separate each common bases by their own. So it will be x power 3 over x and y power 5 over y power 2. Okay, look here, I'm writing it in details, but when you solve it, you don't have to write all these details. So again, 10 divided by 2 is 5, and x power 3 over x power 1. Again, remember, if the power is not written, this means it's 1. So x power 3 over x power 1, you subtract the powers, so it's x power 3 minus 1, and y power 5 minus 2, because they are the same base y. So the answer here will be 5 x power 2 and y power 3. This is the final answer for this. I hope you understand. Please leave any comment, leave any question if you have, subscribe and share, and thank you for watching. To the next video. Bye.